Hola. Happy Monday. I said Tuesday. That's wishful thinking. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're all well. I will say my hellos. For some reason on my computer, do you want me to do that as well? On my computer, I'll put that up there because obviously it doesn't come up right away all the time. So just to say my hellos. Hi, sweets. Hi, Christoph. Hi, Gypsy. Hi, Dreamy. Hi, Jenny. Hi, not my real name. Hi, Sarah, motherfucking Z. So I am going to make shrimp and grits. I think that'll be good to do on stream and try them. I did make them once. The grits I enjoyed, I liked them. I didn't like the way I done my shrimp, so I'm going to change that up a little bit. Now, shit. No, look, the lid. The lid has just come off my tub. Somewhere in them. That's fine. Right out the sink. And the other thing is, the last time, I don't think my grits, although it was saying quick 5-minute grits, I don't think they cooked long enough. I don't think they were. I think they could have been more tender. That's what I'm going to say. So I've got two different types. Butter flavour I will not be using. I answered that. So I'll start with these because these are obviously going to take longer in my pot. But how is everyone? God, there's people malfunctioning on YouTube right now, isn't there? It's all going down. Going down. And I just need people to remember, you're responsible for your own actions. Nobody else is responsible for your actions. That's all. So these ones. Hi, Sweet Potato. Hi, Lauren Marie. Hi, E11. I am making shrimp and grits. And I've never made grits. Well, sorry, I tried them once. That's not true. I did try them once. But I need to cut down in my portion because it's only for one person. I should have been more prepared and just wrote this down, but when you're working all day, it's not that easy. How is everybody else's Monday? Hi, Cooch. Hi, Kendra. I've just spilled grits all over me. Hi, Sudie. How to make? Do I want to make them southern style? Cheesy grits. No, I don't have cream. Not doing that one then. Just need to check what recipe I want to use. Oh, this one here looks okay. Don't have cream. And I don't want cream. I've made them before with no cream, so I don't want to start adding cream if I don't need to, like coconut cream. Oh, some of these look beautiful. Damn. Okay. So basically, I think I'm going to wing this. I'm just going to do my own. So I'm going to get my cups, which are here. I'm going to do half a cup of the grits. And I'm going to get a pot out. What's this one? What I'll do, I'll do the stock first. This one. Just use a chicken stock. This is a stock pot. It's gluten free. I'm going to do I'm going to do 2 cups of water. 2 whole cups of water. So I'm going to dissolve this. Hi, Just Beetle. Hi, Silk Print. Grits are, it's like ground corn, isn't it? It's like ground corn, and I love corn. So it's such an American dish, but I did want to try it. So I am doing 2 cups of water with a chicken stock pot, and I'll put half a cup of grits into that. The reason I like the stock pots, if you use a stock pot, you don't really need to use seasoning. You only need to use the stock pot. Sweets, are you home? You could have come up and join me. Hi, allegedly. Hi, Carrie Taylor. Do you want the smoke and those grits? So I'm just going to, once I get that boiling, I'll just start cutting things up for the shrimp. I'm just going to throw my own things together for that. Okay, that's fine, sweets. I hate this. Literally watching a pot boil. So I listened to Ken. Well, I didn't listen to all of it because I was in bed, but I listened to Kendra's live last night, and the level of anger and hatred that was spewing just blew my mind. No self-awareness. None. Everybody else is at fault for Maria's actions, everyone. And I'm going to tell you something, Maria, because I want to say this really loud and clear. Me taking down the community posts had nothing to do with what you were posting. Tagging my sister won't care. One of my sisters actually watches all my streams anyway. Hi. They don't care. They know my humour. So for you to get upset, for me to change it that you were pistol whipped to you get a D in the jibbles, whipped with a D in the jibbles, and start tagging all this shit. Grow up. Grow up. Again, if you can't handle it, don't dish it out. And you do it all the time. But because you're tagging people and putting people's names up, that's not what bothered me. Don't think that I took my things down because of what you were doing. It wasn't. I took my things down because of what I was doing. I wasn't happy with myself. That is not who I am. I'm better than that. And because I did refuse to engage further, I win, Maria. I win. Being bigger and better, I win. You leave your posts up. Because see, those posts, they don't reflect on me. They reflect on you. The same as what I was posting doesn't reflect on you, it reflects on me. My behaviour was disgraceful. The fact that I engaged to such a level, but you need to stop blaming everyone else. I did this because she did that. No, Maria, you started posting about my son first. You started all the posting, bringing family members into it first. And you couldn't handle it because I retaliated. I was doing the same to you. But I'm not happy. The thing that I'm going to say, I never lied. One thing that I said, I've got no reason to lie, Maria. And you know I didn't lie. Everything I know that you said, you have said. But again, I lowered myself so much to your level, and I don't want to be that person. Hi, not that Lauren Marie. Hi, Ruby Rules. Oh, sweet potato. I bought stock pots. Hi, Volty. You might like the chicken. No, you're not. It's great to see you go live. Hi, Pen. And I will say the whole thing with JY that she said I was trying to get them to go after each other, that's not true. I don't want that. He's moved on. He's doing better. Stay there. I firmly believe that. I don't want to fight with him. I'm not interested. And I was pointing out the lies, is what I was pointing out, and how far she goes. Right, okay. So my water's boiled. Hold on. My stock pot is dissolved, and I'm going to put a little half a cup of grits into that because it's only for me. Give it a little stir. In fact, I'm going to move it to this side because I think that big one's quite hot. So I'll move it to there. And I can add cheese and butter and everything when it's cooked a little bit. Turn up for a second. So again, yes, no real name. Hi Wanda. Wanda, I'm making shrimp and grits, which is not a UK dish. We don't do grits here. Jeannie brought me grits over because I wanted to try them. So this is me cooking live with them. I had done them once before and I loved the grits. I wasn't happy with my shrimp, so I've decided to do it my own way when it comes to the shrimp. I'll find my... Get my big sharp knife out. My big sharp knife. Yeah, salt sharp. Yeah, and that's the thing. Everything she does, because they're a duo. They're a duo after all. Everything she does, everything she posts, it's from the duo. Don't forget that. So when you find yourself in trouble in court, both of you, you're a duo. Don't forget that. So what Maria posts reflects on Jules, and what Jules posts reflects on Maria. Isn't that what I was told? That what Maria did made me look bad? Okay, give that a little wipe. Hi, Stacey. Okay, I've sharpened my knife. Now I'll get some garlic. Lemon. Garlic, lemon, an onion. I also seen a shrimp recipe with, I'll close my door, my fridge door, because it upsets Dreamy and Rainbow. What am I going to do? Hi, Juju. Breakfast bowls, so good. It would depend how you cook them. Well, this is the thing, Payne, I've never really done grits. They're not done here, really. So, it's really, and that's why I wanted to do them, because we don't do them here. If anybody's come in and I've missed you, I'm sorry. And this whole "we see you, Janet," and playing stuff at the end of your life with chickens in a kid's voice, that is creepy as fuck. Because what you're saying is you're actively trying to track who E11 is and who her family is, and using a kid's voice, and creepy as fuck. You need to stop. It's absolutely disgusting, the level that you are going to get into somebody's life. You done it to Jules. Jules, do you forget that? That she was posting your mum and dad's names? Do you forget that? And the thing is, if they fall out, they're both going to do it to each other. Good luck. You think your sister's safe? You think your sister's kids are safe? Absolutely not. They're not. None of them are. I'm cutting up a spring onion. So I'll do a bit of spring onion, garlic to fry the shrimp. And I'll just use different seasonings. So they're very bland. So I'm going to add cheese as well to the grits. Supposed to know from sounds short you made. I know. The E11, that is creepy. Really good. So I did try them and I did like the grits. I wasn't happy with my shrimp. So we'll see. I mean, shrimp, I know I can throw together with different things and it's going to taste good. I know that. Oh, very nice, Wanda. So she must think the E11's Wanda. E11 has not even been around. So how long have they been holding on to that little recording to play it for E to come back? And I'll say it again, because Maria is lazy. Maria doesn't do her own, well, she does with some things, but she doesn't, she's online too much to go investigate. This will 100% be you, Jendi, and you need to stop. If you don't want people to come into your personal life, don't come into theirs. He's done nothing to you. And I 100% believe that it is Jendi. Absolutely disgusting. Grown women. Grown women. Crazy. I could just not imagine being this age, going to court, time and time again, for a rose. It's so embarrassing. For a grandmother as well, so embarrassing. Of course it is. All Maria's friendships are transactional. Every one of them are transactional. She turns on people on a dime. I don't know how many times I would get messages, Vault can't be trusted. Heidi's went live and said something and it's got to have come from Vault. When it had nothing to do with Vault. She always did it. And of course I'd be defending Vaulty, who I would trust with my life. I must have known deep down to protect myself because I never shared everything with Maria. I didn't. Hi, pink butterfly. Show you what you're cooking. So I'm doing shrimps and grits. So I'm just chopping some stuff up now. I've just chopped spring onion, quite a thick one, fat one, and garlic. And I'll do a bit of seasoning stuff for the grits. For the shrimp, sorry. I need to get some veg out of this fridge. I know I'm confidential for it. Oh, I love that. So I've got the grits cooking just now, pink butterfly. So I'll get them boiling away. Give it a wee stir. I'm just chopping up some things for. God, that it can clump together, can't it? The grits, a bit clumpy. Oh dear. don't want to do that. I think I've got the start of a cold. Oh no, are you, Kendra? Carrie, I know you are Janet. You definitely should. Hi, Jen. Shrimp, Wanda. I'm going to fry shrimp and you put that on top of your grits. So I got lovely, fresh king prawns. They've been deveined, raw king prawns. They've been deveined, so I'll give them a little rinse first. Just rinse them off. Okay, I know, Stacey. Who's Janet for the night? Jen, we don't know. We assume that clown thinks it's E11. But to even post that, why are you still looking for her true identity? E11 isn't doing anything to anybody. If she talks shit online, so what? It doesn't mean you need to go invading her personal life. Absolutely crazy. Crazy. Do you remember a long time ago? Hi, Coach. How's my messages come up really late now? They're suddenly scrolling up. Sweet sound of lentils and don't know how to make it. She's driving just now. My prawns are from Lidl. Deluxe. Lidl. I bought them yesterday. Yeah, when E started doing, like we all started talking, there was something we were doing through PayPal, and she says to me, if I PayPal you, will my name show up? I said, I don't know. So we did a little PayPal, and I said to her, no, your name doesn't show, nothing shows. And I'm so glad that she knew, but that must have been nerve-wracking for her. Because good for her for keeping her identity private, good for her. Lentils are easy to cook, Jen. What colour of lentils? Yes, not my real name. It's like ground corn. It's been boiling away. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. Okay, can you see that? It looks a bit like porridge when you make it. I'm going to put a wee bit more water in it. I want it to cook a little bit longer. And then I will add butter, cheese, of course dairy-free cheese, dairy-free butter, and let that cook. Going to heat a little bit of oil. I think I'll use this pan, that should be enough for my grits. But I'll start frying my garlic and a bit of olive oil in my pan. My garlic and spring onion I will fry first. Did you add stock and water to them? Yes, I did a chicken stock pot. So I did one of them. Lentils, they're not beans. They are They're not like split peas, actually. You can get yellow split peas that are like lentils. Hi, Cindy, how are you? What are you cooking, Cindy? Saltless bone broth. Very nice. So I've got a little smoothie maker. Nothing, it wasn't expensive. So I just pop it on that. So I've been making my own smoothies. Okay. Let me heat my oil and I'll pop in the pop that back on. That's garlic and spring onion. Let that fry. Just let that fry. Show you how it's coming along. I'm going to rinse my prawns. So. See, if these women are going to go live and talk shit, at least do a bit of content while you're talking shit. Do something. Don't spend your whole life online and then show your subs nothing. Making your own pepper steak. I love pepper steak. Who's RN nurse? Who's RN nurse? I'm not sure. Oh, lovely Sunday. That'd be beautiful. Got an egg like lentil soup. Love lentil soup. I make a nice lentil soup. I actually made lentil soup last week for my little neighbour and me. My husband. Thanks, Maria, for the. I love it. I do. Buffalo chicken wings and sweet potato. Oh, lovely. Thanks, Jeannie. Good for you, Wanda. Good for you. Mary likes cooking too. Look, Mary. Put some seasoning together. garlic. Oh, I've got garlic, so I'll leave that. Onion, cayenne pepper, I'll put a splash, Cajun, paprika, smoked paprika. Okay. So I'm just going to say about half a teaspoon of everything, okay? I'm just running with my own recipe here. Put a little bit of pepper, maybe not half a, just a little splash of cayenne. Oh, I put a lot of it. Hang on to escape some of that cayenne out. And I will put some onion, a teaspoon of that in. Oh, lovely, Mary. Cindy, you probably can. I put quite a lot of pepper in that there. I want it to be a bit like a Cajun-y taste to it. Let me mix that. It does smell like that too. Okay. So I'll get my little, look, you see the colour of it? That's just my spring onion and garlic. I've added those spices. I'm going to throw in my prawns that I've rinsed off. Okay. I really should have, I'm going to throw in some lemon juice. I'll just squeeze the lemon. What could do? There, you can see it. Maybe I'll swap them. So that. Stir in that lovely seasonings. That only takes a couple of minutes. I forgot myself. I better get the butter and cheese in my grits. I'm going to add about, it's dairy free butter, so I'm just going to add a big spoonful. Just to show you. Plant based. And some. I'm going to add my plant-based cheese, which is actually really, really nice. I'm going to say easily put in half a cup. Yeah, maybe not so much. I'm going to add more if need be. So the butter and cheese are melting. Plant-based cheese doesn't really melt the way normal cheese does. Move that way. Right, come on here. Let's get this fried. Nice colour. I'm going to cut a little bit of coriander and throw a little bit of coriander in there. A little bit. Since I decided to to make it Cajun-y. Into work. How she goes to jail. Oh, yeah. I was like that there, what? That was funny. Okay. I've got plenty of coriander. I'm going to make carrot and coriander soup after this podcast. But do you know the beauty of that? If we were in the pod, there's nobody hiding behind the screen. Hi, Heidi. I'm making shrimps and grits, Heidi. Oh, they are looking nice. And that is looking really nice. Right, let me taste these. Throwing a little bit of coriander in. Just chop some up. Throwing fresh coriander into that. Just give that a little fry together. Put a wee bit extra in. Okay. So I'll show you all how the grits are looking. And I'll do a taste test. You see that? Can you all see that okay? So I've got a little spoon. Mmm. They're nice. Hi, JJ. They are nice. Okay, let's see this. Something better to put it out with. So there we go. There's the grits. And I'm going to put my lovely fresh prawns on top. They are definitely packed with flavour. Okay. Yep, I agree, JJ. Sometimes buying in the ingredients is expensive. Hi, Sheila. Yes, Jen, you can add chicken broth. That'll give it a lovely flavour. So what do you think of the look of it? Let me tell you how it tastes. I'm blown away in it here. Thank you, baby. It does. Perfect. You get the cheesiness from the grits. Really, really nice. And I've put a little, because I've done it like Cajun with the shrimp. They just bounce off each other. Really, really nice. The last time I made it, I felt there was too much garlic. I felt it ruined the flavour. So that was our learning curve. It's delicious. Mm-mm-mm. It's really not hot. It's not hot. I don't do spicy, spicy, and adding that fresh coriander gives it a beautiful flavour. Oh, did it, Wanda? And it's hard, Wanda, cooking just for yourself. I know that. I end up every week when I go for shopping and I come back, I need to get a bag and start throwing things, fresh things in the bin. I love to cook fresh, but there's so much sometimes waste. Yay! Oh, I need to try chicken waffles then, Gigi. It's really, really nice. I'm impressed with that. I've always wanted to heat cook try grits. See, like when you would watch American shows and you can fry them too, can't you? Sweet. Well, thank you all for coming in. Bless your heart. Ah, shit. I'll start saying things like that. Oh, just Beetle. I know I'm going to do carrot and coriander after this, sweets, because I hadn't been doing my soup. It was too hot. Kiss my grits. Gypsy, these are, you would probably like these because it's got a wee bit of a kick. I can taste all the flavours and I love that. Kiss my grits. Mmm. The thing is, I already had the cheese in my fridge. I had the butter in my fridge. I had the seasoning. All I bought fresh for this was the shrimp and coriander. That was it. That was all I bought fresh. Oh, really, Dreamy? See, I get bored with my own soup. That's the thing. I make it, and that's why I give it all away. This is nice. Should I do ASMR? This is really, really nice. I'm sorry. I think I'm funny. But that's what I do, sweets. I make up tubs for the family and give it away. Well, not my real name. What I didn't like. So yeah, grown it. I forgot I've got stuff in the freezer. I've got bloody frozen herbs. Yeah, I was growing it, but I felt it was causing little insects. And once I cut it, I threw it all out. Yes. Mmm. I love sweet and sour. I love that. Yes, it is. So what I read was this part here of the cat coriander is the cilantro, this part. So I used to throw that out and now I don't. If I'm blending it, I blend it all. Who are you flirting with, Wanda? Yeah, just beetle. Flipping your hair, Wanda, and then give them a look. I haven't watched any of my housewives yet this week, but I did see reels that said Real Housewives of Miami. Adriana's out. Shocked at that. Although I think she had a boring season. The other one was Gertie. Gertie's out. And Kiki. I love Kiki. Wanda. Oh, did it last time Sweets made it? I'm not going to, I can't eat all of this. I'm going to tub some for my lunch tomorrow. A random dude. Take the compliment. Good for you, Wanda. I don't know the difference. I don't know the difference between the grits just beetle. I just cooked them and I didn't cook them like, I don't know. Do you know these ones? But these ones are butter flavour. So that means for me, it's not dairy free. Contains milk and soy. So not gluten free, it's not dairy free. But in this one, just butter. Excuse me. There's loads of flavours. Can you see that? Loads of different flavours. And that's instant. It's so nice. Fried egg cheese. Okay. So, do I do it with fresh grits? I know, no, man, sorry, there's something caught in my throat. Hi, Joe. So would I make it the way, like, I was starting to make it only in a pot with a frying pan with water? Okay. Because I love porridge. So, like, things like that I do enjoy. Good. Well, that's even nicer than Wanda. That was a wee nice. That's a little boost. Right, I'm going to tub the rest of it for my lunch. As well. It's actually very filling. Very filling. But the grits I really enjoyed. You could do me in a little bagel tomorrow. Let's pop it over here. Actually, I'll get more in the pot, I could add. Dairy bagel. Put more in the pot, so just mix that up. Put flavours on it. Oh, here comes Pablo. And I've completely changed his diet. Completely changed it, so he's got this pure. Yes, JJ, it's much nicer. Much nicer. Really enjoyed that. As I said the first time, I think I put too much garlic, and I sort of overkill. It just overpowered the flavour, and I wasn't happy. Right, my boy, let's get you a little treat. I'm not giving you anything to do. So these pure dog food fish pieces. They smell pure fish. There you go. There you go. Yeah. No, that's you, that's enough. I'll just get my dishes done now. Dreamy hates it when I do that. Rainbow comments on it. So I hope Rainbow realises I've left the comments up for her. And I get a notification earlier. Whitney has reposted your post, and she's reposted the short video that I made of me and Dreamy in Greece. And she's wrote a comment, whatever. Whitney, don't act like you're not throwing shade. Why would you repost somebody else's video? Why? Like, don't talk shit. Telling me I'm not being mean. I don't care. I'm just letting you know I see you, okay? I don't care. If I cared, I wouldn't have posted it. So silly, so childish. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think I'm just going to zip it. Because I don't care. I would keep the shrimp in the grits. Take the shrimp. I know, that is my only thing. What I would do is I'll pull them out. Before I heat it. I'll heat the grits and then I'll add them for a wee 20 seconds at the top. That's what I'll do. Hi, PMR. Put my coriander. Oh, actually, I'm going to leave that out because I'm going to make some soup. I don't start till late tomorrow, which I'm glad. You live in, what time is your live? clean my kitchen while I speak to you. And I know people love seeing my Jenny Craig body. So I know they just love that. So give the people what they want, is what I say. What's that? So it's just a cup. It's just apple and strawberry diluting juice. Oh, PMR. No, 15 minutes. That's perfect. That is perfect. You don't need to move anything. That's perfect. Hi, Michelle. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get that across the jowls. What my big sister's going to say to me, what do you think you're doing? No, come on now, behave. And who says to somebody about their oh, thank you, Joe. Hi, Denisha. Or Denisha. Who says to somebody, how was she? Hi, Deborah Best. How was she raised? About their family member. When you've told enough stories about your own to make my eyes bulge. Just saying. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. I know, but do you know the thing? I don't even care. I think it's quite funny. When they do it, I think it's quite funny because I could be another 50 pounds. I don't care. I'm happy and I love who I am. And that's it. That's all that matters. Won't tear me down. Is that an outcast song? That's fitting. Oh, the other thing I want to say, so somebody came into my comments saying, it's okay to admit it. If you reached out to Mona, if you reached out to Missy to talk about Maria, I'm just going to prove my point. You're not getting this one. Oh. This is the last interactions I ever had with Mona. 25th of February, which incidentally is my birthday. That's the last time we ever spoke. Or I acknowledged any of her. Hi, habanero. And the other one was, let's see, Missy. 2nd of January, I'm laughing at something Missy's posted. And the second one was on the 17th of May, where she wrote a lie about me in Maria's chat. That's a message and said, when have I said about Nurse Jen a few times? I have not mentioned that woman in weeks. Why has that been mentioned in Maria's chat? No response. The other night, I video called her. And then I wrote, this to call you so you can tell me to STF you with laughing faces. So Maria, being Maria, and phoning someone to threaten her. No, I wasn't threatening her. I wanted to call her out face to face. The other one's Nurse Jen. So Nurse Jen, the only reason I came into your DMs that day, let's be honest, is because after I kicked off in Maria's live, and I didn't scream at you, Maria, I was upset and I was getting angry, I screamed at housewives, real housewives. But there was history to that. I was already pissed off with her for being a messy bitch. And Nurse Jen ran into a group chat, Nurse Jen I wasn't in, and started talking shit about me, about how I was out of order. And so I messaged you directly and said to you, really upset, why I was reacting the way I was. I didn't run around to anyone else, but Maria certainly did. From the minute we fell out, I had people in my comment section on YouTube. From the second we fell out, I never told people publicly. I never went to anyone else. But she certainly did. So this bullshit that I was in DMs, I don't need to badmouth Maria. Everybody knows her reputation. She does it all to herself. And she can carry on doing that. I don't care. God, I've just had that deja vu. I think I've dreamt this before. There we go. Just a deja vu about this whole situation and me standing there saying that. It's weird. But that's that. As I said, the only reason that I took those posts down is not because Maria was posting my family and their names, and not because of that, nothing to do with that. It was because I was ashamed of what I was posting. And I don't want to lower myself to that level. And I was doing that. And I'm trying to be kind to my soul here. I 100% believe in karma. And I don't want that. I'm embarrassed about what I was posting. So there's that. So the only reason I stopped, not because Maria scares me, she doesn't scare me in the least. Not in the least. And again, I could still say more, but I won't. No, you're not. The 11, you're definitely not. Hi, Sheila. Don't know about that, Sheila. I'm not taking anything to do with those two. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to fight with John. That's not what this was about. We can all have differences of opinion. I wish him and Cody well. Like, let's all move on. But it's interesting that she was given Geneva stuff to give John to post about her friend Lida. That's really interesting. Because John wrote that on Reddit. Very interesting. No, I just don't want to be involved in it, just Beetle. I don't care what the both of them do. It's nothing to do with me. And that's the way I want it to stay. But she'll blame me. She will be blaming me for this. I don't care. If she wants to blame anybody, she should blame herself for the lie. I do pay and I do want peace. Hi, Christoph. So, Christoph, my shrimp and grits was beautiful. Loved it. Really, really loved it. So, I'm going to sign off because my beautiful E11 is going live in 3 minutes. So, can we all go over there? Okay? Me too, PMR. I know, Sheila, I saw it as well. But, well, I didn't see it. Somebody sent me a picture. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and give it a bash. Shrimp and grits is beautiful. All right. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope you all have a lovely evening. So go over E11,